You felt that I made videos attacking you, even though my videos had nothing, when I mean nothing, entirely nothing to do with you. Why did you never reach out? And also, when I reached out, why didn't you answer your call? Why didn't you reply my message?
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Oyinkan. If it's your first time stopping by, you baby, I'm most definitely welcome. So in today's video, I'm going to be spilling some hot tea, and if you are conversant with these YouTube streets, then you probably know what I want to talk about already, because baby, this tea is too hot. And if you're not conversant, let me just spill the tea. It is about Dyna Ekwueme and Nelo Okeke. Apparently they've been quarreling for a bit, so they decided to come on YouTube and settle their quarrel, because it all started because of YouTube. If you want to know more about this, I'm going to tell you the whole genesis of the situation from the beginning, because I know that there are some people on here who don't know anything about the situation, and I don't want you to be lost, so I'll bring you up to speed to where everybody is. Then please keep on watching. Just a quick one before we jump into the video. In case you're feeling my hair, it is by a company on Instagram called Zoe Mana Hair, and I absolutely love this fringe unit. This curly fringe unit is so beautiful, and it makes me feel like one mulatto. I don't know, I just feel so cute with this fringe. So I'm going to leave the link to Zoe Mana Hair down in the description box, so if you want to buy it, you can definitely contact them, and they ship worldwide, so shipping is not a problem, don't worry about it. Don't forget guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, and yeah, give this video a massive thumbs up, share it with everyone who cares to watch it. Without talking too much, let's jump right into the video. Okay, so first things first, who is Dyna Ekwueme? Who is Nelo Okeke? Both of them are Nigerian YouTubers who live in Port Harcourt. A little while ago, I think it was about 9 months ago, I made a video exposing Port Harcourt YouTubers and their YouTube masterclass Saga. So if you watch that video, then you probably know what I'm talking about, because these two people were the YouTubers who were implicated in that video, right? So if you haven't seen that video, I'm going to link it up in the card, so you can definitely check it out if you want to like have the whole gist in toto. Anyways, let's go back to the very beginning. In the beginning was the world, and the world was with God. I'm having a blast here. I kid, I joke. Let me start from the beginning. This all started sometime back in 2020. A babe, and I'm not going to be mentioning her name because I don't really think I should. She has even taken down the video from her channel, so there's no point mentioning her name, because I went to check if the video was still there, so I could give you guys like acid hot tea, but she has taken down the video. A babe on Instagram made a video talking about how Nigerian YouTubers are so wicked, the bigger YouTubers are so wicked, they don't want to collaborate with smaller YouTubers, they don't want to share their shine with smaller YouTubers, they're always looking down on them, that she sent message to a bigger YouTuber and the bigger YouTuber snubbed her and all of that. She was basically ranting in that video essentially, right? And she used Nelo Okeke's picture, and she used Dyna Ekwueme's picture in the thumbnail. Now, she didn't mention anybody's name in the actual video, but she used two people's pictures in the thumbnail. At that point, they were at around 40,000+ subscribers, both of them I think 45,000+ subscribers or so. But she mentioned Dyna Ekwueme. Apparently she had a relationship with Dyna before then, and she mentioned her in that video and praised her. Remember, two people's pictures were in the thumbnail. She mentioned Dyna, she praised Dyna. She didn't mention Nelo, but Nelo was the second person in the thumbnail. If you just watched the video, you would understand that she was talking about Nelo, because I mean, why put Nelo's picture in the thumbnail, right? She didn't actually mention Nelo's name, but Nelo's picture was in the thumbnail. Nelo had 40-something thousand subscribers too, and she praised Dyna, whose picture was also in the thumbnail, and insulted the second person who had 40-something thousand subscribers and did not mention that person's name.
Explain something before you continue. I'm so sorry for cutting you off, but someone is talking about two YouTubers with 40,000 subscribers. Yeah, there are only two YouTubers in Port Harcourt with 40,000 subscribers, and one of the YouTubers, which is you, she called your name, said everything good, and then said the other YouTuber and said everything bad. You're trying to...
No, she didn't call your name, and she didn't say anything
exactly
bad about you.
Two YouTubers with 40,000 subscribers. One YouTuber everything good, and the other YouTuber is the evil person.
In my thinking, no, she didn't
Dana,
make
the fact that it's playing
this
dumb
is what
is pissing me off.
Stop saying playing dumb, because
No,
that's
because
really
to me,
hurtful.
that's what it is.
It's what people come on here to do. They chase clout with people's names.
I don't know if you guys are following what I'm saying, but that's the backstory. That's the whole genesis of this whole situation, right? Dyna saw the video, left a neutral comment. A couple of Nelo's friends also saw the video and left a neutral comment under the video. And Nelo was very upset, you know, from the video that they put out, Dyna and Nelo yesterday. They put out the video yesterday, but from the video that they put out, what I could get is that Nelo was very upset that her friends were being neutral about the situation, because she wouldn't be neutral about the situation if it were her. Nelo went on her own channel and reacted to that video, talking about how Nigerian YouTubers are very lazy and entitled, and that it's not by force to collaborate with anybody, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. She made a whole video on that. Just talked about how she doesn't understand why somebody would just come on YouTube and start feeling so entitled, that nobody brought her where she is, that she worked hard, blah 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 blah. Right? I want you guys to stay with me. Are you following me? Are you following me so far? Because this gist is sweet. After then, other babe, that's the first babe who made the first video saying that Nigerian YouTubers are wicked, now made a reaction video to that one that Nelo made, and talked about how she wasn't insulting anybody, that she did not mention anybody's name, blah 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 blah. Fast forward to yesterday, it turns out that Nelo had been trying to call Dyna to talk about the whole situation, because obviously it was Nelo and Dyna's picture in the thumbnail, and both of them were the ones who had 40-something thousand subscribers. Apparently they were friends. So when Nelo saw Dyna's comment, she tried to call Dyna a couple of times, but Dyna didn't pick the phone call, because Dyna apparently felt that in the reaction video that Nelo made, talking about how Nigerian YouTubers are lazy and how people that are so-called friends don't support her, Dyna felt Nelo was subbing her in that video.
No, yeah, I said that was for the second video, not the first video.
Yes, the
first video had nothing to do with
Nelo. In that video, you threw 3 directions
because you thought, maybe because you left comment on so-called video, you thought my video was about you.
Do you know I had made a live video.
This thing is so funny, but are you guys with me? Because of that, apparently Nelo tried to call her for a couple of days, but she just didn't pick the phone call. It turns out that when Nelo was doing a Q&A, still that same week of this whole saga, asked Nelo for her favorite YouTubers, and even though her and Dyna were friends, she didn't mention Dyna's name, and Dyna was hurt by that. In their reconciliation video, it was a very heated video. I don't even know how I felt watching that video. I felt borderline uncomfortable watching that video. It was very heated, very emotional, like raw and uncut.
Let's not play dumb.
The perspective you're seeing me from is
play dumb? No, you playing dumb is pissing me off.
No, I'm not playing dumb. Because
dumb, you're saying nobody called my name, but you know
she didn't
very
call
well.
your name.
But
She
you
used
know
your
very
picture.
well. Please,
Okay, wait.
You're beginning to piss me off.
Let's
no,
just,
because this is what people were saying. Oh, but she didn't call your name. But let everybody stop playing stupid.
But did you call me to ask me why I made that comment?
Don't lie. I was calling you
Before
about your comment. Your comment didn't even piss me off. I didn't care about your comment, to be honest.
So why did you make the video you made?
It had nothing to do with you.
It had everything to do with it.
Some parts of it made me tad uncomfortable, but you know, I'm glad that they sorted out their issues and they have worked things out and they're back to being friends, I hope. But I just want to share my own perspective on that video, because I watched the two of them, one on Dyna's channel and one on Nelo's channel. Now, I watched both of them independently. I watched Nelo because, I mean, I think she's a cool person, and I watched Dyna as well because she's also a cool person. Both of them are cool people, and I just want to share my opinion about the whole situation so that you guys can just let me know what you think about this whole thing. So first things first, and I want to say this out there, something called acquaintances, and I don't think that people are conversant with that word. Everybody must not be your friend. That's one thing that I've come to understand as I've grown a bit older. Dyna is 25 years old, Nelo is 29 years old. Dyna has 2 children, Nelo has 3 children. I'm just saying this so that you can put things in perspective. In my 26 years on earth, I have come to realize that everybody must not be your friend. All of this, I feel, is because they didn't define their relationship. According to Nelo, she thinks that Dyna is not being an open book in terms of friendship, because Nelo said that her and Dyna have been friends for a while, a little under a year before the whole situation started, and Nelo doesn't even know where Dyna lives, right? Nelo feels like Dyna gives her a transactional friendship type thing, that her friendship is very transaction based. And on the other hand, has been hurt by friends in the past, so she's a bit guarded, you know. She doesn't want to open her heart that much to people. She's a bit guarded and tries to protect her space. Now, if you watch that video, you would see what I'm talking about how it's very uncomfortable, because Nelo is very what's the word I'm looking for? Expressive, maybe. Yeah, she's very expressive. She says it exactly how she means it without any filter.
Okay. My comment was
you're not letting me freaking talk. You're not letting me talk, and you're lying. I feel like you're lying, and you're lying on purpose in front of the camera. No.
Why would
I'm
I
not
be
hiding my
on camera
mouth.
and be lying?
No, I feel like you're twisting things. You're trying to.
I'm saying it as I felt it at the time.
You do that. You might not agree to that, but it's something that you normally do.
Do not twist it. I'm saying it as I felt at the time.
And I'm saying things as I feel as well.
And that it's a good thing, but it's also not a good thing, because I mean, people's feelings are involved. Life is not black and white. I don't know if that makes sense to you. There are a lot of colors in between, and I get that she was upset, which is why she was just vocalizing all her feelings, but to me it could come off as a bit too much, especially saying as Dyna's personality is not like that. Dyna's personality is a bit more calm. Nelo's personality is a bit more heated, right? So when they were talking, Nelo was literally all over Dyna, talking. She was raising her voice. She used the F word a couple of times, while Dyna on the other hand was just in one corner. Now, from what I watched about both of them, what I can say is that obviously, there was a miscommunication, there was a misunderstanding, because the truth of the matter is it did not need to escalate to this point. After you finish watching the two videos, you will then realize that this thing wasn't really a big deal. It did not need to escalate to this point. It really didn't. A simple conversation could have fixed everything. That's just the truth. That's just my personal opinion. Anyways, so Nelo even went ahead to say that there are some things that Nelo said there that if she said to me, I would have been hurt, because it looks like, but Dyna just, she stomached it. But definitely if she had said that kind of thing to me, it would have been hurtful, because she went ahead to say that, that Dyna is not even that important to her in her mind for her to take offense with Dyna's comment.
Calm down, Dyna. You've said your own back. Let me talk. Okay, let me speak, because it's something you're always talking. See, let me tell you, since you're saying the whole thing is about your freaking comment, I can't even remember your freaking comment. I can't remember anything you said in that video. Like, you were not that important to me in my head for me to take your comment personally. Okay. Wow. Yeah, no,
I understand what she's trying to say, but then she said it in a way that came off as a bit it came off a bit somehow to me, because there are better ways. I feel like there are better ways to say things. You guys definitely need to see that video. You definitely need to see it. There's a lot of tension, a lot of heat in that video. Everything was just so hot from start to finish. Like, the argument was hot. So after all said and done, my personal opinion is this: you don't have to be friends with everybody, to be honest. You really don't. Define your friendships from the get-go. Define your friendships. What is this? Who is this person to me? Is this person my friend? Is this person an acquaintance? Is this person a colleague? Because the thing is, from what I got, their relationship was based off of the fact that both of them are YouTubers. They're both Nigerian YouTubers. They both live in Port Harcourt. They both are mothers, so they have this motherhood stroke lifestyle niche, and that was what started their friendship. That's the genesis of their friendship. But to be honest, maybe they could have just left it as work colleagues, because at the end of the day, that's what they were from the vibes I was getting. So guys, that is my own tea. That is my own perspective on this whole situation. Let me know what you think down in the comment section. Do you think that it needed to escalate to this point? Do you think that they needed to air their dirty linen in the public? Because I feel like the reason why they decided to come and air their linen in public is because the whole fight started from YouTube. So they just said, might as well just finish this fight on YouTube. I think that that's why they did it that way. But let me know what you think. Do you think that they could have done without making that video and just reconciled in private and just come out and let everybody know that they reconciled? Was it really necessary for them to air their dirty linen in public? Let me know down in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye guys.